Can I sell my idea of the PATRIX? Oh God, that's my dilemma. My dilemma is I have an idea that is a concept on a construct of the male version of the matrix. In this construct, it's in the darkness that things are manifested and brought to light, which is through the womb of obviously the female archetypes, but there are male archetypes that we tend to be trapped in, and those male archetypes, whether it be the drunken alcoholic husband that beats on his wife, or the guy that just can't get enough sex, he's cheating on his wife or cheating on his girlfriend, always looking for the better lay. I don't know what the case may be, but that goes for both of us, you know. And even on the female side, that could be the whore archetype when the cougar comes out, you know, or your hormones, or you're feeling needy and it's like you feel like, oh, I'm being neglected, whatever. Meanwhile, it's like, you know, we're tired. We're just drained, and we tend to fall into our negative archetypes, and the PATRIX is the negative archetype, basically, in a nutshell. And I'm not saying it in a bad way, because a negative archetype can draw a lot of positive energy out, in the sense that if I poke a hole, and this is the best way I can analyze this, and I'm going to do this because it's a very simple trick. But if I poke a hole in a piece of glass, this is, say for instance, this is negativity, this is positive, and the outcome is the hole. The hole, the more you use it, the more you push negative through it, you could just bring that much more positive in your life. You've just opened a gap. This hole now is now open for you to have positivity in your life. So you just look at this hole, like the yang of the yin, and say, now, this is my yang, and I am letting that yin in. I'm letting that positive energy into my heart, into my life. Even though it's a hole that was drilled by negativity, I'm using that hole. Now, every hole in my being is being filled with positive energy, because I am no longer attaching negativity to the negativity. And the PATRIX, in a nutshell, is basically saying, listen, I accept there's going to be negativity in my life. I also hold myself accountable for the way I have reacted in the past to certain issues, because a certain aspect of me was coming out. Whether it was because I've never been able to deal with relationships very well, because my primary relationships were so bad at the beginning, but it was partially because of me, and I accept that now. So it's a concept, and I really want to work on it, because my inspiration is really my husband and my child. And I think once we're inspired by something greater than us, and I'm not saying that our husbands are greater than us, or the wife is greater than the husband. I'm just saying, once we're inspired by something greater than us, we could accomplish a lot. And I'm just saying that I'm not getting any younger, and I'm not expecting miracles at this point. And if this concept works, and it even helps this one person to snap out of the fucking funk, I ain't holding back. I ain't mincing my words for nothing. That's what you want to hear. Snap out of it. You came from a source of peace and love and tranquility and serenity and harmony and bliss. That's how you were created. Holy crap, man. Just go back to that moment and just breathe in peace. Hold it in for a moment. Embrace it. Love it. Know how it nurtured your lungs and your cells and your organism. And then release love, because you're at peace. Because that's the next step, is peace. And that is the PATRIX. This coming back to a peaceful center, reconnecting with the source, manifesting abundance like you cannot even imagine. And I'm not talking about, you know, 6 figures a year. I'm talking millions, man. I think we could stimulate the industry so that everybody gets a piece of the cake, man. Just snap out of your funk. The rest will follow. Make peace with your fucking archetypes, you know, whether it's your father that was the drunk and you really never had respect for him, or the mother that should have left the drunk that, you know, or not understanding why your folks were so cold and distant. That was their generation. We can't change that. But we came from the love generation, and we should start acting like that, because there's too much war. There's too much hatred, there's too much racism, there's too much crap in between the religions. Just love them. At least they love God. They're not hating on, they're not loving more, they're just loving God. Leave them alone. Shit, they ain't hurting anybody. Don't bug them. Just give them peace. It's like, hey, cool. I'm happy you're having a good time with your family. That's all that counts. So anyways, that was a 6-minute rant about love and peace and how I really want to put the PATRIX together, and I don't know how to start it. I have the outline. I'm just filling the gaps. It's like, I feel like I'm working in AutoCAD. I have like my foundation, I got my floor plan, but now it's just bringing up the elevations and the details. And the elevations and details have always been my problem. I even have screenwriter freaking movie magic for Windows, which I haven't even used yet or installed because I'm a big lazy wuss. But I will get around to it, and I've had that thing since probably 2002, because I bought it in 2002 when I was living in Venezuela, for Christ's sake. But anyways, I'm really excited about life, and all I want to do is wish everybody peace and love, and let you guys know that there is hope out there if you just believe in yourself. You should be able to believe that you could be happy. And that's enough. Anyways, that's enough for me. Talk to you guys later. Love you. Mwah. That was from Michael too.